Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for another set of Prox Guide to the Pac-Man World Repack. And if you did miss out there on the last one, well, World 5 is now completed, so that means we do have World 6 here, which that is going to be the final world, which that is going to be known as the Boss Mansion area. Now, this is where we are going to have to face off with Talkman once and for all, but first of all, we got ourselves with one of many of the type of levels that's going to be here, known as 6-1, the Ghostly Garden episode. There is going to be a set of 3 different levels, and we do have that boss battle. So we are going to have to cross on a couple different levels until we go and reach all the way over to him. And for this type of area to begin with here, with some of these different levels, the letters placements are going to be a little bit more tricky than the other set places that we've been to before. So that's why from what you guys are going to be kind of seeing throughout this episode is that I'm not going to be able to get myself with any type of bonuses at all. And not only that, but I haven't really went and gotten a whole bunch of different mazes as well. I only got, I think, just about one, just so that I can at least show you guys exactly what the maze is all about here within the said area. That's going to be about within this spooky, scary area for the time being. And it kind of fits actually pretty well, I have to say, within this area, because since I am actually recording this on the day of around within the month of October, you know, it kind of feels pretty nice to have this game working around within the Halloween month. So, works really nice around there. But here we go. Let's reach all the way over into 6-2. So this one is going to be known as the Creepy Catacombs episode. So this is where we are going to have to do a little bit of some underground type of things as well within our time too. Yeah, so we got ourselves with one of the many of the P letters to begin off within this web. And now we're just going to have to go and make sure that we open up with one of the first of many holes to go and drop down from here. And this is where you will have to go and find another set of letter. This is for letter A to be exact. And I don't know if I already went and brought this up, but we do have Persona 4 Golden. We are continuing onwards with more of the social linking aspect, and as well too with a little bit of somewhat of the main story is going to be. We are going to be jumping into the month of November, so that does mean that we are getting ourselves just a little bit more closer to when Nanako actually has to go and head on into the TV pretty soon. Now this one is a little bit of a tricky type of maze to go through. You do have the flamethrowers, and it's also very much pitch black around within this way. And yeah, I was unable to actually get myself with a clearing on that one, but it's all good. There we go. Let's just make sure that we go and activate with this. Now, if you are curious, this is going to be for a part of the said next key that we're going to have to be picking up with. I know that so far we have been doing a lot of rescues, and currently the last type of rescue that we are going to have to do right now within our time of this said area of World 6 is that we are going to have to rescue out with Miss Pac-Man. And of course, she does have to be the last character because she's the other famous said Pac-Man of the family that's here. So let's just go and make sure that we pick up with the said key and keep on continuing. So now this is where we are going to have to pick up with the said Peach. Now this said Peach is going to be meant for, I want to say, the next up and coming letter. So that's what we're going to have to go and do. I think this could probably be for the M, I think. Yes, it is. So unfortunately, I missed out on the opportunity for a said C letter, but I never really got to go and, well, pun not intended, but I never really got to actually see the actual letter that was there. But let's just go and make sure that we pick up with the bell, and that will now give us with the letter A, the other said A that we do want. Yep, and then there's also with the said apple that we do need, and then that will actually give us the last of the letters here of this Pac-Man type of words there. And we should be able to go in and meet up with another said Talkman statue to break on through and move on into the next place. So let's do it. So now we got ourselves with the Grave Danger episode. Now this episode, for what this level is going to be a little bit lengthy in size. And at least the good thing is that I did make sure to cut out most of the said type of stuff that we do need within here. Just only at least just going and showing off with just the letters that we're going to try and pick up with, or even if we do run on into a said maze area as well. But there is going to be a set of rescue with Miss Pac-Man here, so just be on the lookout for if you ever do go and see Miss Pac-Man around within here. So here's the first of many letters, because we are going to have to go and hit this switch right down below. And you should be able to go and see that there should be a P letter just right around over there. Nice. Pick that one up right away. Now, this is where we are going to have to be meeting up with those said type of clouds here that are going to be creating some lightning effects. Now, these things will go and disappear as well if you go and sit on them for too long, which that is pretty nice. But they will actually go and respawn right back. Yeah, we got some of these baby thwomps as well, which those guys can become somewhat of an issue. Even with those metal type of skeleton guys as well, too. And there we go, got ourselves what we do want. We got ourselves with the said type of strawberry there, and we got ourselves with the C letter. So now we're just halfway throughout the letters so far. Got ourselves with the letter M now. Yeah, and unfortunately I did go and miss out on both the A and the N, so I couldn't really go and grab all that. But we do have a new trophy, so we got ourselves with the People's Hero. Instead of the People's Champ. We got the People's Hero instead. Alright, so there we go. And just like that, another clear area for Pac-Man to get completed. Okay, so now that just leaves just with Talkman himself, so let the battle finally commence. Now let's go through his 3-phase stage fight that's going to be happening here. Now, basically how this fight is going to work is that Talkman actually does have his regular battle that happens, and then of course we can't forget that he also does have his Metal Pac-Man set ability as well, which he will be using at some point later on down the road. But for the last one, we'll kind of hold that off. So now they're getting ready to introduce Talkman once again. Oh. Now the ghosts are going to be seeing that Pac-Man has finally arrived. Well, some of them seem a little bit friendly. I wouldn't say that all of them are mean. I know that we've been kind of seeing some of the ghosts around throughout some of the different areas, and they have been trying to attack us, but... Alright, and here we go. So what we're going to have to go and do now is that we're just going to have to make sure that we dodge out on his type of, I guess his machine gun attack right there. So we're going to have to be really careful. So yeah, so basically butt bouncing is going to be the way to go and destroy him with Talkman there for the first fight. But now what's going to happen here is that he's going to be bringing out his Metal Pac-Man ability. So now he's going to be turning himself fully metal. So now any type of attack that we go and do as regular Pac-Man is not going to really do anything. So we are going to have to wait until we actually decide to become metal ourselves. And then we could go for our attacks with our pellets that we actually do have. So yeah, so pellets do actually work against with Talkman here. But you'll have to use it as when you're metalized out here for this one. So make sure where exactly you get to see where this said type of Pac Dot is, or sorry, not Pac Dot, but the Metal Pac-Man is going to be there for that. Because if you're not too careful, you will get yourself hit by some of those different cannons. So try to hit him as many times as you can before your ability disappears. You should be able to at least get like about I think at least like 3 different hits like to him if you're lucky. But here we go. So now his last phase is that he's going to be eating up 2 different one of those power pellets there. And now he's going to be turning into Super Mega Talkman out here. Well, this seems really scary. Oh boy. Well, what we are going to have to do is that we're going to have to take care of his legs. That is the main particular part of what's going to happen here. We just need to go and destroy him only one time with his leg, and he will actually go and then fall down. And as well, if you guys do recall, we have been rushing out with a whole bunch of other different, the whole bunch of the other different Pac-Man family. So at least the good thing is now is that we actually do have these guys as somewhat of a little bit of a beneficiary of our help. So that if we ever do lose out on any of our type of lives or anything, the whole Pac-Man family will actually give us regain of different health while we're at it. So just keep on knocking him down as quickly as we can, and just like that, he should be able to fall once more, and we'll get ourselves with the dub. So there we go, and just like that, he is finished. No more said Talkman. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like he has one more in him. Oh jeez. Pac-Man, no. Oh wait. Hold on. There's a power pellet right here. We've been using it for so many amount of times that we're going to have to go use it ourselves. So we're going to turn to Super Mega Pac-Man. There we go. Just like it is Smash 4 Ultimate move. And there we go. And just like that, he's been destroyed. So now we actually get to see who is behind this whole entire Talkman situation here. But you guys may probably already know, because since we've already seen a whole bunch of ghosts so far, there's already been a ghost inside Talkman. So he's been the one that was in control of it all this time. So he was just a regular ghost like everybody else, but he just had his own type of mechanical creature. Come on, let's all be friends. Let's have a happy ending. Seeing Pac-Man in his derpy face like that, just like it's just like a little bit like weird to me, you know. We went through like a big, huge, crazy situation, and this man is still happy about it. All right, well there we go. We got all the rescues out here. So we got ourselves with Pookie. Then we also have with our dog buddy, of course. And then we also have with this other guy, which I totally forget like most of these different Pac-Man characters, because mind you, I've only played like Pac-Man World 2, I think like only like twice so far. One for like the channel and then one like back in the day. There's Pac-Man Jr. And then of course we also do have with Miss Pac-Man as well, which there's everybody. So I think with that being said in mind, guys, we're going to end things off here for today. So thank you so much for going and stopping by and checking out with everything that is going on within the Pac-Man World Repack series. See you in the next one. And of course, have yourself a good one. And we'll be doing some Spyro Skylanders adventures at some point within our time after the said video is done.